Chimney, chim, chiree. Yes. None of the presents under the tree was for me. Nope. A foster kid within his own family. It sounds fucked up, but nigga, that's me. I hated how my mama just took off. I guess she was mad the way that she got shook off from dad. Damn. Grandma did the best she could. Yes, man, but I still did it hand to hand. I still sold packs and grams. And I still lived off the land, trying to stack some grams. And I still try to be something that I'm not. The other dude right there, that big dude. You know the next man. Why not the best man? Let me know. It's like a test, man. Yes, it is. I'm just asking before I die. Can somebody tell me who I am? Goddamn. Is my pops full of sand? Or that cat that be picking up cans? Or that dude that you used to fight? I seen the mail mob. That nigga in Clinton. Am I from Harlem or Brooklyn? I don't know. Spring Valley or Charleston? I don't know. A few cats have been where I've been, so I know y'all understand where I'm at with it. Anybody that ever been through anything in their life? Just vibe with me. It's all the struggle. You can overcome anything. Persistence overcomes resistance in every aspect of life. Rock with me, understand. Now I'm in the scheme of things, the Benz, the Bentley coupes, the beam of things, the coke, the dope, the triple beaming things. I'm getting money. You know the dream of things. Man, I thought I was the shit, had a Benz, but I lived in my nana's basement. Here's the question: how can a young nigga be so old? How can a hot nigga get so cold? How can an old nigga be so dumb? How can a smart nigga be so dumb? How can a cool nigga be such a nerd with no wings? How can I be a bird? How come getting what I deserve is so unheard and so absurd? Why am I still here? So many niggas is gone that was born my year. Scoot up writing this rhyme, I had to shed a tear, cause I've been waiting so long to say this shit here. Yeah. Y'all know where I'm at. That's just how it was. I smile now, but I smile to stop from crying. Yeah.
What did he say? I smile from to stop from crying. How many of you dudes out there that's watching me that smiles to stop from crying? What actually happened to us in our lives to make us smile to stop from crying? Niggas created words like crash out. What would make a black man crash out? Why we don't have a voice? Why we can't let the world know our pain? Why we so angry? Why we don't have no fathers? Why are we gang affiliated? Why when rich people provide ignorance for the black community, it's not their responsibility to raise our children? Why is it that every time I use my voice to undo with TV and the radio, because they call me an influencer. When you get on YouTube and social media and you get big, you become an influencer. But nobody has more power and more influence than these rappers and actors. So why is it when I recognize the pain in the community, I hear the voices, I hear the cries because I was one of them, why is it that I have to be clout chasing? I'd rather be called the hater. I hate everything we have become as a people. I hate what we stand for. Matter of fact, let me change that. I hate the fact that we don't stand for nothing. That's why we fall for anything. Our men have no integrity. Our men have no class. The minute a black man gets a couple of dollars in his pocket, in order for him to shame or impress other black men, instead of him saying like Tupac, hey mama, this is your house. This is your land. Your only son done became a man? Nah. You nasty Negroes run to the strip club. Then flash money. And that's your badge of honor. To go to the bank and go get a bunch of singles and run to the strip club, and you stunting on the people in your community by actually throwing dollars on black women the same way they did on the plantations all over America. Are you not entertained? Nah, I'm disgusted at my people. Because I realize in today's day, in today's time, the same things that'll make you laugh or make you cry. And when the Christians, they say on this Friday night, when they say, sweet Jesus, the fact that I'm starting to see that there is no hope for the black woman. There is no hope for the black child. And we are so divided now for the good men, the good black men that want to do better. There's no hope for us neither. Because we have become prisoners to the ignorance and the dirt and the filth and the piss and the shit of the black community. Anything goes in the black community. And nobody's responsible for the black community. Nobody. You know, it's sad that we have been kidnapped by the dope game back in the days. We have been kidnapped by the coke game back in the days. Niggas had to survive the crack game. And then like Nas said, somehow the rap game remind me of the crack game. Now we have to survive the rap gang. And because of certain people, Jim Jones one of them, we have to survive gang culture. Now with that being said, my video that I put on Instagram and Facebook, I took it down because shout out to T Money, who is family to me through marriage, somebody I knew for many years, somebody I respect. He said, Haas, I'll let you do whatever you want to do. I don't get involved in what you do or what you say, but T Money hit me up on the phone. And T Money was like, as far as Zoo, he broke the situation down. So my apologies to Zoo, because I put misinformation out on Jim Jones and Zoo based off the story that I was given and I took from somebody else's platform without doing my homework. So as a man, I would never come on my platform and tell a lie on anybody. If I stand corrected, yes, the young boy did die. Yes, Zoo was responsible for the death of that young boy to a degree. The story that was given to me, the young boy that actually died, he cut Zoo. Young boy, he was a baby, but he was active. In the process of him cutting Zoo, Zoo had a young boy with him that ran to the car. He wouldn't have got the burner. From what I understand, Zoo begged the young boy not to kill of a young boy. But the young boy, out of anger, did it anyway. So as a man, me getting the real story, I apologize to Jim Jones for that. But nigga, you ain't off the hook. And I apologize to Zoo for that. Even though a child still died under the umbrella of Dipset, 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 Dipset. Because as a captain, I am responsible for my ship. I made some comments about Tankhead, right? Let me say this, right? About Tankhead. I had hopes and dreams of Tankhead coming home and doing some powerful things for the community. Because regardless to what anybody says about Tankhead, Tankhead gave. He went to jail for 3 years. He had a 3-year bid. And because of him putting in work on Rikers Island, he did 20 years in a box, 26 years in jail. The set put paperwork on Tankhead. The set jumped Tankhead when he got out of the box and kicked him out of the whip. I don't say this with any disrespect towards Tankhead. I say this to say that the set was disloyal to a brother that put in pain for the set. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Tankhead comes home to his family and is able to do beautiful things, to undo the things that we all did. Caught up in this rapture called the streets where nobody's smiling. I created slogans like it's safe to say it ain't safe outside. Because it ain't safe outside. I even have people in my inbox or on my social media pages talking about why I didn't get my get back on Bambaataa, or why I didn't get my get back on the people who shot me. Not understanding that, or maybe y'all do understand, that there is a bigger picture. Everything ain't always about me and my pain. The reason why I keep speaking on my pain that runs deep is because somebody else is going through the same thing. And as a man, I can't sit back and keep on continuously watching young black America get caught up in the same trap, fighting the same fight over and over again. Black babies go to jail with baby faces and coming home with gray hairs. And then when these brothers come home from jail, the niggas that's not doing the bigs with you, they're going to make sure you get back into the game. It's like watching a movie with OG Bobby Johnson. And you got Ray Ray. Ray Ray watched OG Bobby Johnson went to jail behind them streets. And the same nigga that sent him to jail turned around and tried to send his son to jail. We have been kidnapped by gang culture. Black faces. You didn't turn the white face into Black Jesus. Nope. You turned the black face into Christopher Columbus. You niggas have become the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. You have become the colonizers. It's safe to say that it ain't safe outside. Because if a black man is hurting, if he's laying in the street and a black woman is crying, it's a black man that did it. Yep, I'm going to get Jamaican with this shit. Him did it. It's safe to say it ain't safe outside. For none of us. I got shot once, but I ain't gonna get shot again without shooting back. I put my life on that. I know I'm good because I worked hard to stay out of the hood, to elevate and get my family out of the hood. Being cocky, I'm gonna be cocky and arrogant now. Because some of you niggas, you need this. And I'm not talking to nobody that's struggling, that don't know how to make a way out of no way. You niggas that keep coming on social media and you keep glorifying the same shit that got Ant Live. And if y'all didn't see my Ant Live interview talking about Jim Jones, that's on my Snapbox TV. I just posted it yesterday. I had a deep conversation with Ant Live, a nigga that's active. If I told you some names, a nigga that actually, some of these rappers, that'd be our little secret, they wasn't able to keep their jewelry on. Ant Live made it so that these niggas could keep their jewelry on in the streets. But that'll be our little secrets. It is what it is. That man is in jail because of the nightlife. Taken away from his child, his baby. Got a newborn. Because of the nightlife. The same shit that y'all keep painting the picture, making it seem like it's so beautiful. But when I sit back and I look through these eyes and I watch, once I put these glasses on and look at black women in a strip club and they panties with total strangers, with singles, huh? So that's how y'all want to do it? Hold up. That's how we doing it? $1 bill. All $1 bills. $200 right here. This is what we doing? Black men, go up in the strip club, peep out the slaves. I mean the hoes. Huh? Then you pop a bed, walk up on that black sister, insult her by throwing single dollars on her, and then commits to rubbing your body and humping your nasty body on her backside, where she got to take some liquor. Huh? She got to drink some liquor. We take a shot for you, sis. So that she can numb out the fact that you breathing your stink breath down her back. And as she's dancing on you, she feel a bump in your jeans. You got a bump in your jeans. Then she's blanking out to the music, trying to get through the song. Because you trying to let low, you trying to let a low go. You trying to let a low go in the bottom in your jeans. Are you not entertained? Same things that make you laugh and make you cry. I'm not impressed with the new face of the colonizers, aka the black man, colonizing the black woman in strip clubs, or colonizing these young boys and young kids in the streets. I'm not impressed. And sometimes I think that my voice, because of all the celebrity gossip, it really gets washed away. So now I gotta make myself clear. Every time I get up here, I gotta make myself clear. Until I free a young black man or wipe the tears of a black mother that's kidnapped by gang culture, hidden up under the umbrella of real niggas and bad bitches, I will fight tooth and nail to the day that I die to eradicate the evil that comes from the black community that's keeping us in prison in the black community. Enough is enough. The streets is divided. You know why the streets is divided? In this situation with Cameron, Mace, and Jim Jones, take a look. Couldn't see my chat. Take a look. You got Cameron and Mace behind the desk. 50-year-old men who turned corporate. They became bloggers, YouTubers, and they rich at it. Right? Dressed appropriate. Sometimes in suit and ties, representing the image of the mature black man. And then on the flip side, right? You got Jim Jones, Capo, running around in the streets, bringing rich rappers to pissy project hallways. This is why the streets is on Cam and Mace, and I image that I'm showing you. That's the most embarrassing shit in the world. And when you really, really look at it and you got integrity, it makes your stomach cringe at the nastiness. Because when you sit back and you analyze and you look at Cam and Mace, they look successful. They look like they having fun. They cracking jokes. And they're not misleading anybody. But when you look at Jim Jones, Capo, and you look at Mano, the lobby boys, you see the epitome of ignorant niggas that know that the industry is over and they're going to keep a headlock on the streets because only in the ghetto filled with piss and shit can you go to the ghetto. Whenever life at times is going hard, you can sell a brick of coke, you can sell a brick of dope, you can go back to selling crack, you can give a little nigga some K2. You could give him some mollies. You could give him some perks. You could give him some Xans. Because you could have whatever you like in the ghetto. So, you got rich rappers that walk through your neighborhood with millions of dollars that sell you poverty and pain, but they'll never show you how to get out. They'll take you in depth through the nasty, pissy, stink elevators and hallways, but it'll never show you the inside of a 5-star hotel. Now, you don't get to see that because the main objective is to keep you in that poisonous ass mindset where you never, ever, 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 ever get out of the depths of hell, aka called the projects, aka the tenement buildings. The streets is divided, and they're not really feeling Cam and Mace like that. The sanitation workers, they feeling Cam and Mace. The transit workers, they feeling Cam and Mace. The truck drivers, ripping up them 18-wheelers on the highway, they feeling Cam and Mace. The police, whoop, whoop, that's the sound of they feeling Cam and Mace. Because they could turn their platform on and a whole house can watch and listen to the audience, or rather to the entertainment that Cam and Mace is bringing to the table. I'm not going to say everything is going to be PG-13, but I'm saying for the most part, these niggas ain't selling you the hood. But when you turn on Jim Jones, every dirty 50-year-old gangbanger screaming, I'm outside. I'm outside. Well, what are you doing outside? I'm trying to figure out where the brainwashing is coming from. And let me say something real quick, right? To all you brothers just coming home from jail, enjoy your freedom. You have a right to kiss the ground that you walk on. I understand that. All you dudes that did decades and all that time y'all did in the penitentiary, you have a right to say that you outside. You was locked up. Y'all exempt. Y'all are exempt for now. But you niggas running around here, everybody goes outside. My outside is different from your outside. When I go outside, I like sand, blue waters, airplanes, Airbnbs, hotels. I like to live. You like to sell piss and shit to young black America. We are not the same. A lot of people feel some type of way. So a lot of people sit up there and say, Jim Jones, there's no proof that he ratted. Let me say this. Jim Jones was on a wiretap. I'm not looking forward to play it. Everybody heard it already. Cam played it. We all listened to it all over again. Right? So it's safe to say that right now, under the umbrella of the FBI, there's wiretaps that shows and proves that Jim Jones is under investigation. That we know for a fact. And he's still promoting through his music shit that could get him life in jail and a lifestyle that put his whole crew, Shotty, Mel Matrix, I ain't got to name them all. Y'all know their names. All these dudes is incarcerated doing bids. Right? Let's look at Little Durk. Little Durk, his father came home, a powerful black brother that came back with the umbrella of the law and taught his son the deen that there is only one God and there's a straight path that'll lead you to paradise, or there's a narrow path that'll lead you to the hellfire. And Little Durk, a nigga that the black community taunted, especially social media, when you gonna get your get back? He already laughing at y'all. The world don't even know this nigga got his get back. The world don't even know because he rapping in entertainment. This nigga's got, he been to wars. He got bodies up under his belts, and now it's starting to come out. But because the ghetto, niggas didn't know that he had those bodies, was taunting them. Now the truth came out. Because when a nigga get his get back, you niggas will never know. But for the most part, he didn't wait till he went to jail to turn Muslim. The feds gave Durk an open pass to destroy black children, black youth, through his music, through his videos, and through his lifestyle. And when Dirk heard the call to prayer, when he heard the voice of God come through his father, the messenger, to say, son, this is not what God wants. This is not what God like. We got to do better. All them young boys in the hood converted from the streets to the folds of righteousness. I don't care what you believe in. Anything that turns you away from negativity is a path towards God. You just wait for him to extend his hands for you to come where he wants you to go. But anything is better than the streets. Little Dirk started changing his crew. Them niggas put their guns to the side and went to the house of God. And the FBI said, we will not have this young black man up under our umbrella because the industry belongs to the FBI. The streets belongs to the FBI. The streets that y'all claim, that y'all say is stop snitching, they belong to the FBI. Your suppliers work for the FBI. The niggas that's rapping with all the jewelry on, talking about they lobby boys, are down with the FBI. But the minute Jim Jones, I guarantee you, the minute Jim Jones put down that gang set, denounce gang culture, and start pulling people out of the streets, I guarantee you the feds lock him up. Why would the feds lock Jim Jones up while he's still in the streets right now doing the devil's work? Why? Would the feds come to lock Jim Jones up while he's actually annually working for the FBI? Because even if you ain't sitting down in the office of the FBI, there is no in between. You either serving God or you serving Satan. And all of this, see, when you listen to May say, or Cam say, why do you go so hard to prove that you from Harlem? That's not even normal. Why does he go so hard to prove that everybody that he's tough? When you're 50, most niggas from the hood don't even make it to see 50. You 50 with $1 million on your neck and still won't do right by the black community. Not on my watch. Shout out to anybody that was sending super chat. I couldn't see the comment section until now. Salam Haas. This Cam Jimmy mess is so childish and ignorant. What grown men argue over the internet or in the streets. Grew up Muslim controlled movement and humbleness. My Leo brothers. See, what you got to understand. Love my kids. It's childish. But it's a message in a glass bottle. Because again, like I said, when you look at the image in the photos of Cam and Mace, they represent grown men, grown entertainment. When you look at Jim Jones and how he carried himself with Mano, they represent destruction. Words are spells. And when you start to realize that words are spells, I don't listen to music anymore. When I get on my platform, I play music to support the people that's trying that's trying, that's not rich, that's actually still poor, trying to help them fulfill their hopes and dreams, and at the same time to sway them, trying to sway them to make the kind of music that us people need to hear. Y'all don't see the battling that Five God do within himself. Y'all don't listen to the battle, because Five God's from the ghetto too. And he wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth. And those niggas in the industry, they made sure that they threw a monkey wrench in between so that he couldn't become who he wanted to be in the music industry. But listen, because you could hear when people battle and try to give you a message. This is not the America that you knew. This is the new world order. Make no mistake about it. You're going to deal with military mind games like you ain't never seen before. You're going to see shit that you ain't never seen before. You got to stay focused and see through the bullshit. Don't let these people lead you like a dog on a leash. You are not a horse.
These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. Shit. You gotta love it. Love it. The world is full of niggas scoring, balling on a budget. But fuck it. Shit. And am I still banging tonight? I will just not discuss it. Shit. Cause that's not for the public. And my destiny's written $1 million, been marched on a budget. Before I leave my house, I wipe down my 9 and I tuck it. Stay on guard from all this fuck shit. I live what I spit, I can trust it. You niggas is busted. Shit. On 183rd, where you find me at? A block where niggas get bodied at. From a culture that's based on no facts. So if we say it's facts, we still say it's probably that. For our cars and they fix, when I go to their crib, I'm like, nigga, where's those Ferraris at? 90% this shit probably cap. 100% this shit only rap. Entertainment. Do not put so much responsibility on entertainers. As for me, I just stay in my lane. Nigga super gang banging, chain swinging, big ding ding hanging. Swinging. Fuck the words that he's saying. They just following the cadence. I am not for the complaining. It takes too much energy. I need my energy. Combating all these frenemies. And niggas that want to see the end of me. What's a sin for them is not a sin for me. So go when I show them no sympathy. Until they show each other sympathy. Niggas empty, but ain't nothing empty in me. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. Why niggas spending all their money living in the dark? I'm living in the days of Noah, I'm just building arcs. Water coming, water rising. Is it a shortage or is it climbing? Is it a comet or niggas wildin'? Or secret societies mixed with timing? Either way, I stay on topic. I can't worry about shit if I can't stop it. I'm just waiting on death, I was born a hostage. Surrounded by niggas born in a project. With their mama emotion and lacking logic. All the shit that I know's what they lack in college. And degrees that they giving is pathologic. I just fly in the sky like I'm half an object. Shit. It's really real, I really feel like that. I ain't gotta be king just to feel like that. I ain't gotta slay things and go kill a cat. I can rebuild the world and then fill it back. Niggas locked in the cage, I ain't here for that. With that minimum wage, I can't deal with scrap. How these rappers get paid, I can't build with scraps. Ain't calm building cities, I'm just super bitty. Came from hats for Leos and Billies. No response from my city. Niggas hate me, bitches plotting to get me. Hearing Glock sounds with the top down. Niggas talk shit when I'm not around. Homie, don't play that cause I'm not a clown. I always stay up cause I'm never down. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 2 245s and they double up. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that hate, we gon' run it up. Say with 245s and they double up. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up.
The brave? More like the land of the thief, the home of the slave. 2 million people go missing every year. Where they disappearing to? Ron, Haas, can't wait to build with you. You should run for senator or mayor. Now we can't, you know what? I would love to, but you can never trust the politician because they control them. Is that really Star? Shout out to Star if that's really Star on the Star report. Yeah, it's a battle in these streets, man. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of niggas in the streets, they're not really appreciating the look and the image of Cam and Mace. Because, you know, for years, them street niggas, they tell you that stupidity. I'm dope in real life. I'm dope in real life, right? When nobody said that they wasn't dope in real life. But when us niggas come to the internet and we pave and we make a whole wave, yeah, I did that. I brought the streets to the, I don't care what nobody say. I brought the streets to the internet. All the gang niggas, all that, I brought all them niggas to the internet. That was my doing. Now you got celebrities coming to the internet. So the celebrities are feeling left out. They want attention. But street niggas is feeling left out. Oh, those street niggas is feeling left out. And Jim Jones, he gives hope to the ignorance. He gives hope to the ignorant man. There's a torch of ignorance. There's a torch of ignorance. There's a fire burning of ignorance in the hood. But that fire is getting blown out because people are starting to realize that they don't have to be in the streets. They don't have to be a real nigga. They can play video games. They can become podcasters. They can sit up there and talk about relationship talk. And they can become household names. Real people are starting to realize that they don't have to be up under the umbrella of real niggas. They could actually be normal and be a household name. You got regular people, thanks to YouTube. They got 30,000, 20,000, 10,000 people tuning in, running home from wherever they at to watch their favorite bloggers. And them dudes on the street corner that made a living swimming and pissing shit on the street corners and the curbs, destroying the community, they don't like that. They don't like that. You know how bad they trying to figure out how to get rid of us YouTubers? Because in the days of Rome, I'm going to say this again because I've heard so many people throughout the years steal my shit, but I said this first and it was my shit. I see white people saying it, black people saying it, but it's my shit. I said it first on the internet. In the days of Rome, when the politicians was being greasy and trying to take over the world for the bankers, the elite, in order to keep us from paying attention to real things, like, for example, you know how in California, before those fires were started, there go Hassan Campbell on his shit again. Before those fires were started in California, The insurance companies, they dropped the insurance on those houses, meaning, one, they knew the fires was coming. Two, matter of fact, we'll get into that. But back to what I was saying. So now, to keep you distracted, what are you watching? Gladiators clash swords in the arenas. But in today's time, when we wasn't watching Colin Kaepernick take a knee, playing military mind games, using that time and that movement to get what he wanted, in today's time, those gladiators are all AKA celebrities, rappers, actors. You got people that created platforms, that got a voice, that got hundreds of thousands and millions of people watching them, that's picking apart the children or the puppets of the Roman Empire. And now we are the plague or the pandemic to the puppets of Satan. Every time they do something, we calling it out. Y'all call it clout chasing. We call it getting the mop, pouring the bleach, and cleaning up piss and shit. Are you not entertained? Everybody's not happy about social media. You think street niggas want us encouraging the sons of those single mothers to play video games instead of being out there selling their packs? They Molly, they Perks, they Zans, whatever they selling. The sad part about it is that these streets done robbed so many young men of their childhood. Hold on one second. I found myself reminiscing on back in the days and being a child and how much I missed out on my childhood. So you know what I did? Look, y'all. I went and bought me some toys. This is not my son's. This is mine. I actually went back into the little boy and started buying me I just think that it's so unfair that the streets, it tricked me out of my childhood. And I'm too old to go all the way back into my childhood. But damn, I said I just owe it to myself to give back to a part of me what was taken away from me. Y'all got to understand something, right? Hip hop, Africa Bambaataa, being a part of the first family of hip hop, he used the music industry. He used the power of the streets. He used the power of the gangs that he converted in the streets. He used the power of music to destroy every little boy that he touched. Whether it be these niggas being P. Diddy's and R. Kelly's and Africa Bambaataa's, or it be little kids being robbed of their childhood, sent to the penitentiary for decades, or going to an early grave. I don't care who I offend. I ain't ducking no smoke. I refuse to mind my business while evil converts our children the same way Agent Smith did when he stuck his hands through people in the Matrix. I refuse to be silent while mothers cry trying to figure out how to get their kids out of the ghetto. Because everybody is not proud of the hood. And everybody ain't signed up to stay in that shit forever. Everybody don't want to be cursed by the hood. Everybody ain't screaming, I'm outside, I'm outside. You got some parents that's picking up their phone and they calling for their baby trying to figure out where they at. Some gonna make it home late because they playing basketball or hanging out with their girlfriend. And some ain't gonna make it home because they're gonna get picked up because they decided to get in the wrong car with the wrong crowd. And because your son is innocent, your nephew is innocent, your grandson is innocent, and he ain't been to jail before, you're gonna have an OG nigga telling your little mans, I did time before. I can't afford another felony. Take this gun. You know the Glock? With the button on the back called the switch? That when they catch your little mans with that, just for that Glock, with the switch on the back, just for the switch alone, your little mans is going to do 10 years? And because that Glock got a switch, they may send your child to the federal penitentiary where you can't even go visit your child because you can't even afford to get on a plane. You've never ever been on a plane before. But the first time you get on a plane is because they done sent your child to Colorado in the feds. Now, how many times you think you're going to be able to go see your child when they 10 states away? You got to pay for a plane, book a hotel, take a cab to the prison, get some commissary, then make your way all the way back home. You think these niggas in the street give a damn about your problem, your tears, your cries? No, they don't. The streets is divided. If you could convince a little kid to go in the house and play a video game and get good at it and teach other kids how to play that video game, and he can make $100,000 a year, he's actually making more than them niggas in the street that's pimping your son out. You think they like that? You think they want that? If every man and child turned their back on the streets, where would these rappers be? Your music will be irrelevant because there's no fun in your music. How niggas going to the studio, making songs talking about Harlem, but don't own not one brownstone in Harlem. These niggas are selling you that they love Harlem so much, but don't even live in Harlem. And you falling for it? Niggas screaming King of Brooklyn, but live in Jersey? And you falling for it? When you niggas sit down with these niggas and ask them interviews, why y'all don't ask them questions like that? Instead of Jim Jones making a song about Harlem, nice song. Why he didn't make a song about the neighborhood? You know where he got the big yard with the dog in the back? And he got the pool? And why he didn't make a song about that block? Because he loved that block so much that he bought into the neighborhood. He didn't buy into Harlem. When he was bowling, he didn't buy into Harlem. He bought into the white neighborhood with the white kids. But he's screaming Harlem. So he could play with you little niggas' emotions in the hood and sell you more gang culture. Sell you more ignorance. The music industry is over. So even if he do get a couple of streams, he ain't getting paid for it. He's hoping that y'all come out to shows and sing along to lyrics that he don't even believe in. That nigga done moved from Miami to Jersey to Miami. We're rapping about Harlem. Get your hand out of my pocket, nigga. Die alone. I pray HASSAN and anybody else who hasn't been saved, get saved by faith alone in the gospel of Jesus Christ's death, burial, and resurrection. He made it, created, and he loves you. What I say to people is, whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, just pray. Leave our kids alone, mo folks. I witnessed how, right, we used to have fun, but things done changed. Now we can't have fun no more. Our kids got to grow up grown. They got to duck police. They got to prove to the block that they real. They got to pass the initiation that niggas got on the block with flying colors. No big house in Harlem. No big house in Harlem. Niggas going up in the studio trying to come up with the best lyrics, with the best sounds, with the best song that'll make the people gravitate to it. Nursery rhymes. You got shot trying to impress the internet boy? Nah, I got shot because I was trying to bring awareness and I was upset and I was drunk, trying to bring awareness to a child predator and trying to plead for my own neighborhood where it all happened at to get behind me. With the wrong words came out, and I'm happy I got shot, and I'm proud I got shot, because regardless of what, when I got shot for a reason, something that I believed in. I have no regrets about getting shot. But now, you somebody that don't like me, here it is, you watching me with thousands of people in attendance that's actually sitting up there wiping away my tears and telling you how much they support me, and you sitting in the comment section thinking that you actually hurt me. You're hurting me by reminding me that God loved me so much when he sent the devil when the little piss boy decided to come outside, the two of them, when they came outside and they started shooting. See, the thing about it is, I didn't do nothing to them. But somebody didn't value their life. And they didn't value their life. So when they went on a dummy mission to come shoot me, them niggas put themselves in jeopardy. It showed that they would actually shoot a nigga that was mentally disturbed and breaking down just to prove a point or make a point to the world that nobody even knows them, but their life meant nothing to them. I feel for them. Because anytime that you could go shoot somebody on camera and barely get away, because I wouldn't view those tapes and point a finger because they know who did it, and you didn't value your life at all, I'm actually afraid for you and have to ask the question, what exactly did you go through? Who hurt you that bad that you would actually shoot somebody that you don't even know on camera? If you would have got caught, or if I would have died, they wouldn't even need my testimony. They would have followed the cameras and hung you. Even if it would have took years. Like when Birdman got killed in Bronx River on Bronx River Ave, rest in peace to Birdman, my little homie, my little bro. Even when it takes them years, they would have came and got you for a homicide. But your life meant that little to you that you was willing to spend the rest of your life in jail. I thank God that situation when I got shot, it actually made me stronger, because it showed me that when the devil was willing to send his soldiers to destroy you, even though I was in the wrong and I was somewhere where I shouldn't have been, God showed me that his umbrella, his mercy extended all the way to Satan's front door and guided me out of evil, where a bullet went into my arm, my shoulder, and went where my heart and my lungs is at, which could have killed me, but it didn't. So thank you for reminding me that I'm a walking testimony for my people, that when nobody else don't love you, God do. Thank you. Niggas be thinking that they be saying something slick, or you be hurting me. You didn't hear that song? When 50 Cent said, I'm here for a real reason. Because he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. Huh? Should I go through all the names of all the people that y'all worship? Maybe King Von, Pop Smoke. That nigga gone. Huh? FBG Duck. You know how many rap Young Dolph? You know how many rap Nipsey Hussle? Them niggas ain't here. So I guess I'm a sucker because I'm still alive. So, but they heroes because they dead. You got the wrong one you talking to. Rico, Russia and China will free us from the Romans and the foundational black authority. Oh yeah. They definitely will free us. We're going to go from one colonizer to another colonizer. You see anybody free in Africa? Nope. Muammar Gaddafi tried to. Look what they did to him. Some of these dudes that got ignorance to say in the comment section, they don't even realize when I catch what they saying and I read it, it actually gives me a comeback and gives me even more time being on this internet to rebuttal what they got to say. It's a lot of topics that I'm going to start getting into. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, right? My super chat, or rather my cash app is $ Hassan Campbell. If y'all want to see me do more lives, y'all definitely going to have to sponsor this war, because YouTube, the same way you see them start pulling people out of the live, and I'm not even going through that, the numbers or whatever the case may be. Every time I do a live now, they're taking my live and they putting it in the gold for me not to get paid. And if they do put it in the green, all my views then came. They do it a day or two later, so I done got all my views already. I'm not on YouTube for free. I got a family to feed. Everybody else gets sponsored by the people. I have to have the backing and the sponsoring of the people. This shit is not for free. Everything has to be paid for. And that's just the reality of it. On top of the fact that we got to keep pissing the haters off. Because that's one of the reasons why these niggas don't like me. They can talk all the shit that they want to talk and disagree or agree and say whatever you want to say. But people definitely be tuning in and sponsoring this war. By all means, sabotage. Yeah, goodbye to TikTok. They're getting rid of TikTok for a reason. And it's not the reason that y'all think it is. They're getting rid of TikTok because people are able to make videos all over the world and ring the alarm. When they tell you that the revolutionary will not be televised, they meant that. It won't. And if it is, you have control oppositions. I don't even think y'all understand the same way that they have agents in the streets, they have agents on the internet as well. You think for a single second that they're going to let you roam these internet streets without internet agents? You're bugging. That's why they created decoys. People like Jaguar Wright. People like Charleston White. And even though he's supposed to be an enemy to the industry, they push him. The enemy don't push their enemies. Hassan, you the voice of the YouTube streets. Thank you, Mike Flames. Appreciate you. America is getting rid of TikTok because the Chinese won't sell them TikTok. America is getting rid of TikTok because in a minute, all of this internet shit is about to be out of here. In a minute, you will not have a freedom of speech. In a minute, you will not have the freedom to travel. In a minute, you're going to find out that we are dealing in a new world order where everybody will be living in smart cities. How do you think you're going to get to those smart cities? Or better yet, let me ask you this question. Will you be alive to enter a smart city? Will you survive the same shit that them people went through in Hawaii? Will you survive the fires of California? Let's talk about the fires of California. Shall we begin? See, I know I got to watch what I say. A lot of people were sending me the video or the article with the sister, the gay chick from Black Lives Matter, the leader of Black Lives Matter. Right? And they were saying, yeah, God don't like ugly. She lost her place in the fire. And all those celebrities lost their place in the fire. Y'all really believe that? You want me to paint this picture? Huh? Y'all want me to paint this picture? You want the beauty? You want the ugly truth or the beautiful lie? Which one? Let me know in the comment section. Do you want the ugly truth or do you want the beautiful lie? Let me know in the comment section. Huh? My mind works different. There's little keywords and things that were said throughout the years by Trump and Cuomo when he said this is the calm during the last pandemic before the storm. Have y'all been witnessing the storms that's been coming? On one side of the earth, Saudi Arabia, cloud seeding. I've sat back and watched storms on steroids. Storms of the likes like we have never seen before on this earth in our time on a biblical scale. So much that with prophecies, it was written in Islam that one day the desert will have grass. Over there in Saudi Arabia, in the Middle East, the desert, through cloud seeding, is turning green. Over there in Saudi Arabia, they're building a wall, which is a smart city. I did videos like 3 years ago on Akon announcing that he's building the first ever smart city in Africa for China. In Africa for China. So now what we are witnessing is the beginning stages of the rise of smart cities where no cars will be allowed. No cars. 15-minute cities where you can walk to anywhere where you have to go. In this new world, they say that you will own nothing, but you will still be happy. You will own nothing, but you'll still be happy. The only people who own nothing and still be happy is people that had life so bad that when they finally open up the doors and let you in, you're willing to do anything to get out of a world that has no stores anymore. No stores. A world where you don't even know where to go hunting. Because where you can go hunt, so many fires done burned. There's no animals. There's no seeds to plant. God has a plan, and the devil been had a plan. I done taught y'all so much throughout the years, and I apologize to my true followers because I had to water myself down and dumb myself down to survive and not lose my channel. Doomsday Boat in Norway.
Doomsday Boat in Norway.
Just give y'all a little introduction.
This is a special place. Let's go deeper inside. We have prepared this seed vault for about 4.5 million seed samples. Welcome to the Global Seed Vault. This is a facility where we store copies of seeds from gene banks all over the world. So now we are entering a long tunnel which leads into the Global Seed Vault.
Deep inside the permafrost mountain, close to the North Pole, is a storage facility with the capacity to store over 4 million different crops and a maximum of 2.5 billion seeds. The Global Seed Vault was created as a backup system for the world's gene banks to protect humanity against any catastrophes that could potentially wipe out our agricultural diversity.
Are you listening? They just told you that they built this vault to protect humanity from something that's coming in the future that's going to wipe out humanity. Now, ask yourself a question. Why would they take all the seeds of the world and put in a vault, but then take the seeds out of your fruit? Your grapes have no seeds. Your oranges have no seeds. Your watermelons have no seeds. Why would you take all the seeds if you're worried about something wiping out humanity? Why would you stop people from having seeds to grow their own food? Why would you make people so lazy that we stop growing our own fruit that comes out of the earth for free, but then whenever you decide that something just ain't right, and you want to go to your fruit to get the seed, to plant the seed so that you can eat for free, there ain't gonna be no seeds there. The game is rigged. And whoever controls the food supply, they control you.
Quite deep in the mountain. When we pass this door, we are in the permafrost part of the rocks here. Now we are moving from approximately 0 degrees into the permafrost section. We have the permafrost here, -5. In there, it's -18. And here you can feel the atmosphere. It's silent. You can hear the echo. It's a very nice place to grasp the atmosphere of being in an important place. Some journalists call this the Noah's Ark of plant diversity, and personally I think that's quite a good name. We call it the world's most important room. So let's go in.
He said, we call this the Noah's Ark. The world's most important room. In front of our lying eyes, we are witnessing the destruction of the earth. City by city, town by town. When Hawaii was burning, through that evil fire that was doing all types of tricks. I mean, that fire in Hawaii was a wicked fire. Children, gather around the fire. Come on, y'all. Gather around the fire. And let me tell you a story about Hawaii. Once upon a time, about a year and a half ago, There was a fire in Hawaii. But this fire, it was different. The fire in Hawaii, for some weird reason, this fire was setting houses on fire without touching any trees. It came from a storm and it burned through villages. Didn't touch trees. And it didn't touch houses with blue tops. This color blue. For some reason, it won't burn that color blue. Have you ever seen a fire like that? Now, let's fast forward to California fires. Which I think I wasn't paying attention. They have a strategy. When these fires start, they're ordering evacuations. So even if your house withstands the fire, if you leave the town to go get supplies, they're using the military not to let you back in. They're using the military not to let you back in your community that burned down. Something, 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 something just ain't right. I'm looking at similarities of what happened in California. I hear the rumors talking about how the fire just decided to have a mind of its own and burned through the Palisades, but took the path, the same exact path that they want for the railroad system that they're trying to build in the smart cities over there. So that brings me back to what I said. The sister from Black Lives Matter how melanin is used for tech. It is a micro molecule that acts as conductor. We have zero Neanderthal division DNA like Europeans and Asians. I don't know what they have to do with these smart cities, but I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. If you think for a single second that them celebrities that live in the Palisades, their house is burning down, and y'all laughing. See, in Hawaii, people understood that something was wrong because those fires didn't burn down no celebrities' houses, no Oprah, nobody. But this time, see, this is the real deal. This is America, not Hawaii. Those celebrities' houses burnt down because you're not going to find those celebrities. Those celebrities already evacuated, my nigga. Those celebrities already know that the truth is getting ready to come out about them. Those celebrities know in the future, in the New World Order, that they will be sacrificed from their stardom and they will be used as a reason to ban TV. They will be used as a reason to ban music. Let me hit y'all with something again. I always tell y'all this, right? You ever watch the movie Demolition Man? If you watch the movie Demolition Man, there's so many niggas steal my shit. I've been saying this shit for 9 years on the internet. When you watch the movie Demolition Man, it reminds you of today's time. When you look at the scene where Sylvester Stallone was unfrozen and he was with the white chick and he started cursing. And the machine gave him a ticket for a verbal curse. Right? Then the music came on. It was an Oscar Mayer Wiener commercial. You know, the shit that Michael Jackson bought? He bought commercial music, all the commercial music, because he knew that was going to be the future of the New World Order. The music that you listening to, they're going to form a group that's going to sit down and they're going to ban rap music, as it should be banned, because people are overstepping their boundaries and destruction is happening in the black community. It's going to be banned. It's going to be outlawed because we didn't protect it. We didn't bring it back to its true form of hip hop. We destroyed it in the essence of evil. So now in the smart cities, you think that you're going to be listening to Jim Jones through smart speakers in your smart cities where they control what you eat, how you eat, what you dress under the rules and mandates that they have? You will only wear 3 outfits a year. But back to these celebrities. Do not delete and block anybody to any of the mods unless they saying some homophobic stuff in my comment section. I don't need no mods blocking nobody unless they being seriously disrespectful, because the reason why the mods lost their wrenches, everybody lost their wrenches, is because y'all blocked good people that support me. And I had to unblock thousands of people. And that didn't even make any sense. Now, this man ain't just saying anything. This man is saying what's on paper in black and white. If that's the real whack, this man is saying what's on black and white. This man is saying the same thing Elon Musk is saying. This man is saying the same thing that Donald Trump is saying. All those celebrities that you think or you laughing at because their houses got burnt down, those celebrities are in doomsday bunkers. All of those celebrities that got them 20 and 30 and 40 million dollar house, they're in doomsday bunkers. Right now, we're hearing wars, rumors of wars. Right now, every day when you listen to the white media, and it's funny how the agents show their face in my comment section, doing the devil's work, talking about they out when they ain't never supporting anyway. They're just trying to see how much they glitch on my channel was glitching so that they can make sure, like, hold up, that nigga last video actually did 100,000 views. It's not supposed to do 100,000 views because they bots is supposed to keep slowing me down. The devil never takes a day off. America is on a doomsday clock. America is on a doomsday clock. If you want to know what's getting ready to happen, just follow the money. You people don't even understand. California, the insurance companies, they canceled the insurance on the houses before the fire started. A white couple bought and owns the water supply in California. They own the earth. While you niggas is watching these bum bitches and these bum niggas go to the strip club and throw money on hoes, white people, Chinese people, people all over the world of power are buying the land. So when it was time to turn the water on, the people who owned the water wasn't going to put their water on or turn their water on to put your fire out. The insurance companies knew this. So these same insurance companies that's sitting up there got you slaving to pay insurance, to keep your car on the road, to keep your house. When they smelled trouble, they backed out on you. But you so much of a slave, let you try to drop your insurance company and see what they do to you. Who's protecting you from the insurance company? So now it's clear as day. The insurance company is not there to protect you. They're there to extort you. You wake up to reality and now you realize the house that you bought won't be paid for through the insurance company because they dropped your insurance because they knew that the fires was coming because they did what? I'll let you fill in the rest. You think that them rich people give a damn about them houses when they got more riches? You think that them rich people care about them houses knowing that we are on the brink of World War III? Do you think that them people know or ever care about them houses when they know California's getting ready to get hit by a big earthquake after this fire? Do you think that these people care when they know New York is getting ready to get hit by a big earthquake? Why do you think that they build in smart cities? The earth is talking. We are living in the signs of the times. The only thing that's confusing me is when you read the Bible and when you read the Quran, God didn't tell us that man was going to have the power of God. And the same weapons that was used to destroy the pharaohs. You know what's crazy when you listen to how when God wanted to punish Pharaoh, he took his firstborn sons. Now in this Roman Empire called America, the children of God is going to abortion clinics and killing their own firstborn sons. See, in the days of the Bible, God's punishment to Pharaoh for oppressing the people was killing his firstborn sons. But somehow, in this new day and time of Nimrod, in the Roman Empire, we let the devil trick us or our baby mamas into aborting our first sons. Evil is to live backwards. Are you not entertained? Y'all can't feel it in the air? Y'all don't go to sleep and have dreams? Waking up in nightmares? To what's to come?
This is a special place. Let's go deeper inside. We have prepared this seed vault for about 4.5 million seed samples. Welcome to the Global Seed Vault. This is a facility where we store copies of seeds from gene banks all over the world. So now we are entering a long tunnel which leads into the Global Seed Vault.
Deep inside the permafrost mountain, close to the North Pole, is a storage facility with the capacity to store over 4 million different crops and a maximum of 2.5 billion seeds. The Global Seed Vault was created as a backup system for the world's gene banks to protect humanity against any catastrophes that could potentially wipe out our agricultural diversity.
We are now quite deep in the mountain. When we pass this door, we are in the permafrost part of the rocks here. Now we are moving from approximately 0 degrees into the permafrost section. We have the permafrost here, -5. In there, it's -18. And here you can feel the atmosphere. It's silent. You can hear the echo. It's a very nice place to grasp the atmosphere of being in an important place. Some journalists call this the Noah's Ark of plant diversity, and personally I think that's quite a good name. We call it the world's most important room. So let's go in. If the humanity can survive, we will need new plant varieties and the material you need for developing new varieties.
If humanity can survive what? This is world governments that built this place. This is the elite that built this. If humanity can survive what? What do they know that they're not telling us? Where they make preparations to make sure that they can store. You know what's crazy? When you sit back and you analyze these California fires, right? How many of y'all watched the video of Rick Ross showing you that he got a farmland? Then he showed y'all Rick Ross put his own fire trucks on his farmland. Why would a rapper buy his own fire trucks? Rapper Rick Ross bought fire trucks.
Rick Ross buys a fire truck for his Promised Land estate.
821st, the car show going down. Just got a call. They delivering my fire truck. I just bought a fire truck. You feel me? We got our own city. I don't have a fire truck. We'll be looking for some volunteer firefighters. You know, maybe some experienced firefighters to really teach, you know, if I had to go in there, you know. Don't you want to get on the fire truck, G?
I definitely want to get on the fire truck.
Since you was a little kid, that was something you wanted to do, ride, hang on the side.
And ride.
Oh, there go the fire truck. Here it come, y'all. Here it come. Here it come. My fire truck being delivered. The fire truck being delivered. May 21st, the car show going down. And yes, I got a fire truck. I got a fire truck, baby. See, growing up in Carol City, when the ice cream truck came down the street, we used to jump on the back of the ice cream truck and hold on. When fire trucks used to ride by, I always wanted to ride on one of them. So guess what? I bought a fire truck. It's going down. I'm gonna let y'all come see it May 21st. It's the biggest, man.
COVID was a... All right, I was trying to read that last super chat, and the screen just blanked out.
Come on, man.
My apologies to you because the screen jumped out and came back in, and then it just took the message away. Shout out to you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for sponsoring this war. But y'all not paying attention. These celebrities can't come out and tell you what they know, because they would break the oath. And they'll find themselves like Michael Jackson. They'll find themselves like Prince. They'll find themselves in jail like P. Diddy. Because y'all got to understand something. All these celebrities do dirt. They do dirt with the elite, and they do dirt without the elite. And it's the dirt that they do without the elite that puts them in jail. They're never going to go to jail what they do with the elite, with the powers to be. But they will go to jail for the things that they do when they leave out the umbrella of Satan. Some of these celebrities already done left America. They're not looking back. They know them houses is going to be gone. They know the earthquakes is coming. So they don't care about the fires burning that house. They know the earthquakes is coming. They know that the New World Order, in order to bring world peace, there has to be a world leader, and Trump is the last president. Ain't gonna be no more presidents after Trump. Do y'all realize that in the Vatican with the Pope, they had a place on a wall, a picture for every Pope and a name for every Pope to come? Do y'all realize that this Pope right here is the last Pope? See, God says no man knows the hour of his time and his destruction. But because man has turned their back on the laws of God, the laws of nature, the laws of the universe, now we are getting ready to fall up under the wrath of God through man. We turned our back on God, so now God is turning our back on us. His back on us, or some of y'all, I should say. Get right or get left. Because it's clear as day what's getting ready to come is what's getting ready to happen. See, niggas like me, I was on some doomsday prepping shit, right? But then these California fires, the situation, the storm, the hurricane that happened in the North Carolina, those storms washed away and created mudslides to where it buried your doomsday stash. It destroyed it. So now I'm realizing that the only thing that you can take with you, you could prep. But when you find your house on fire and you scratching your head saying, why is my house on fire when there's no trees next to my house? And then you look at the side of your house and you see there's a big burn where your smart meter used to be. It took me a long time to let them put that smart meter on my house. And the only reason why I let them put a smart meter on my house is because they started trying to find me every day for not having that smart meter. They was trying to find me. And I should have still took the fines and got a lawyer to fight that shit because they wanted to put that smart meter and I didn't want that smart meter because I was doing my homework. And there's something ain't right that I don't like about that smart meter. Because a lot of the times, some people say that's where the fire started at in their house. And rumor has it, this is why some of the people are not allowed to go back to their houses. I'm seeing videos where one house burned and the other house didn't. And they're showing there's no trees, there's no forests, but there's smart meters. You know, whatever they're doing behind the scenes, my apologies to all the people that send a super chat. Whatever they're doing, they're knocking my screen out. And then I got to go out and come back in for my screen to come back in. Somebody's working diligently to make sure that we don't go over a certain amount of numbers. And I'm not even complaining about that. Just leave my comment section alone. Let me be able to read the comment section. Like, damn. Those celebrities are in their doomsday bunkers. If nobody else told you this, I'm telling you this. Those celebrities already signed into their doomsday bunkers. They know what's coming. They're already signed into their doomsday bunkers. Like, let me tell you something, man. These people will never tell you what's going to happen. But what they will do is put movies up like Leave the World Behind. What they would do is put TV shows out there like The Walking Dead and give you many different seasons of The Walking Dead and show you what it's going to be like, how life is going to be if you do not have a weapon to protect yourself and to protect your family. They're showing you. what life is going to be like. They're showing you. If you wasn't paying attention because you was too busy listening to these poisonous ass rappers instead of paying attention to how they hide things in movies, start watching some of these sci-fi movies and you'll see the technology that we have and where this world is going. Look at the movie The Book of Eli. And it shows you how the earth was destroyed. But Denzel in this movie, in the Book of Eli, he knew his mission was to follow the path. His journey was to bring back the Bible. That was his mission. Everybody in life got to find your purpose. Your purpose in life is not for us to be in the strip clubs throwing dollars at broken women who became Jezebels. Your dollars is supposed to be spent to build empires and legacies for your children and your grandchildren. Imagine a world where these girls would have fathers to bust their ass, to give them the world so they don't have to fall on hard times and strip and be humiliated by a bunch of horny niggas. It's disgusting. Shit is disgusting. Black men should be running into strip clubs with blankets and wrapping them blankets around them sisters and telling them they ain't got to do that no more. Because black men gonna man up. Shout out to the white man. You know how white America, they see they white brothers over there in the UK or over there in Ukraine. They see their brothers fighting. Let me send you $1 billion to make sure you got something to eat. Let me send you $1 billion to make sure you can rebuild your army. You know, like Israel, how those white brothers, those Jews, see how the white people take care of their people? Or what happened? Y'all got some turmoil? Here, let's send y'all $1 billion. You need another $1 billion? But when it comes to the black man, the black woman can't rely on the black man. She got to go to the strip club. And the crazy part about it is, now she has to sit up there and entertain a man that she would never entertain in her life. Until his dollars run out. The reason why I keep going to the bank and I keep hundreds of singles with me, when the power goes out and I got to go to the store, when you go in your wallet and you pull out $100 bill for something that costs $5 and $10 and they don't have change, you're going to need that milk, you're going to need that eggs, you're going to need the supplies. And you won't have the proper change. My job is to make sure I stay prepared. When the power goes out and I need to buy something that costs $10 or $15 and they don't have no change, that means he's going to keep my $100 bill. Or I'm going to have to go without supplies. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I'm not impressed with black men humiliating black women in a strip club. We seen enough of that in slavery. I hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned because I might go live again. I'm out.